S-curve, and the spin turn. Where the lines being blurred are the ones between drivers and demons.
The team at Jacoby & Myers has gotten our clients up to 10 times the insurance company's original offer. Don't settle for less. Choose Jacoby & Myers.
Earn 5% cash back on travel purchase through Chase with Chase Freedom Unlimited. Earn 5% on our cabin. Hello, cash back!
Hello, Kevin Hart.
Earn big time with Chase Freedom Unlimited with no annual fee. How do you cash back? Chase, make more of what's yours.
The Marketplace by Fabio Viviani, now open.
Every day, KTLA 5 reports to you, to all of Southern California. We are LA's very own.
No mask. I think we're good.
Right now at 5, forget those face coverings. LA County declines to reinstate the indoor mask mandate as COVID cases dip slightly, why many are breathing a sigh of relief tonight.
We don't wish this pain on any family.
Fists fly on a high school soccer field, the brutal brawl between players and spectators, leaving one promising med student dead. Why investigators need your help to get justice.
We're here to deal with this issue to make sure it never happens again.
It's a new parent's worst nightmare. A woman caught allegedly posing as a nurse to kidnap newborn babies from a maternity ward. What we're learning about this hospital horror. The News at 5 starts right now.
This is the KTLA 5 News at 5. I'm Cher Calvin.
And I'm Pedro Vera. Thank you for joining us. We have a really big new series coming up tonight here on the KTLA 5 News at 5. We're going to be debuting that just a little bit later today.
It's going to be very exciting.
Yeah, wait till you see it. Let's get to our big story tonight. LA County health officials have decided not to reinstate an indoor masking mandate after all.
Health officials say their decision is based on data that shows a, quote, decent decrease in COVID-19 cases across the county. KTLA's Jennifer McGraw joins us live from Monrovia with reaction to their announcement. Jen.
Sharon, Pedro, as you can imagine, people are elated. LA County Public Health citing that the decrease in hospitalizations is part of the reasons why they're not requiring people to wear masks indoors. And speaking with local businesses around here, they say this is good for business. After weeks of an uptick in COVID-19 cases and hospitalizations, LA County Public Health threatening a new mask mandate could go into effect if the summer surge numbers hadn't changed. Good news, they have.
Any indication that the county would soon be moving to the medium community level would be a good reason to not move forward with universal indoor masking, which is what we are doing today. We will be pausing and not moving forward at this time.
For many Angelinos,
I'm over the masks. If you want to wear it, great. Go ahead and do that, but I just don't think it's necessary.
So a relief?
Yes, definitely. Big time. I'm so happy that we're not.
Several cities, including Pasadena, El Segundo, Long Beach, and Beverly Hills, were the first cities to go against any mask mandates. Officials there would not require businesses to comply, leaving local businesses in other LA County cities concerned on how to handle a potential mandate.
It does get hard for small businesses because we do recognize a lot of people come in and they don't want to deal with that.
Matthew Fernandez owns Dream Decor in downtown Monrovia and says this decision is best for business.
It's actually kind of a relief. I don't have to turn anyone out of the door.
But at the same time, there are some patrons who are still worried. So you're kind of split on the decision.
Exactly, yeah. I think we ought to be cautious. I think if we're going to be in an indoor setting, whether it's going to be a large group of people, definitely wear a mask.
So, Jen, according to county health officials, does this mean that we're in the clear right now or not?
Dr. Ferrer says if, in fact, we've hit the peak of our surge, this is good news, but still recommends that people wear those masks indoors and says that she strongly recommends that. Now, coming up tonight at 6, there's been a whole lot of controversy around those hospitalization numbers. If those true peak of hospitalization numbers are people who are hospitalized with COVID, or if it's just people who have COVID and other conditions. We'll explain about that coming up tonight at 6. It's the very latest in downtown Monrovia. Jennifer McGraw, KTLA 5 News.
Jennifer, thank you. We want to know what you guys think about this. Is it the right move not to reinstate the mask mandate, even as COVID cases continue to spread?
Just scan the QR code on your screen or head over to KTLA5 at 5 on Twitter and take our poll results later on. Well, concerns are growing over the increase of monkeypox cases around the nation. San Francisco and the state of New York have declared health emergencies over the outbreak. Here in LA County, there are long lines of people waiting to get a vaccine at some pop-up vaccination stations.
Right now, LA County has about 24,000 doses. More are expected as federal distribution plans to roll out. Those who have been exposed to monkeypox or considered high risk should be vaccinated. This as police are investigating a violent carjacking in North Hills that sent a man to the hospital with gunshot wounds. This happened around 1:30 in the afternoon on Vincennes Street. Police say that there were two armed suspects. They were confronted by the victim of a stolen plumbing truck that was taken in a different area.
The victim, who followed the suspects in a different car, approached the suspects and at some point was shot. That is when the